Welcome back, students. We were studying chapter number 10 of subject science, that is motion and measurement of distances. This is your lecture number 3. In the previous lecture, we have learned about the story of transport and about measurement. Now, in this lecture, we will cover some more topics of this chapter. The topics to be covered in this lecture are: how is length measured, and correct measurement of length, and after that we will discuss about the two new terms that are motion and rest. Before studying the various ways of measuring length, first of all, you should know that what is length. How can we define length? So children, length is the distance between 2 points. Okay, what is length? Length is the distance between 2 points. And measurement of length is done in 2 ways. Okay. Measurement of length is done in 2 ways. One is to know the dimension or size of an object. That what is the size of an object? And dimensions means like length, breadth, height. Okay. And other is to measure distance between 2 points. Now a question is, how is length measured? How can we measure the length of an object? So children, you know, in ancient times, means long time ago, length has been measured in different units, which were as follows. Means the units were different for measuring the length. So, what are that units? First is handspan. What is handspan? The distance between the tip of the little finger and the thumb of a hand when it is stretched is called handspan. Means in ancient times, length has been measured in handspan, like 1 handspan, 2 handspan, 3 handspan. Okay, as shown in the picture. And second is cubit. Now what is cubit? The distance between the elbow and the tip of the middle finger of a hand is called cubit. This is the another way for measuring the length. Okay. 1 cubit is shown in the picture. Okay. And the another one is footsteps or footspan. So what is footstep? The distance between the 2 feet when a person takes a step. This is called footstep, as shown in the figure. So children, in ancient time, people measured the length in handspan, okay, in cubit and in footstep. They measure the length of the objects like 1 footstep, 2 footstep, okay, or 1 handspan, 1 cubit, 2 cubit, in this way. But the problem is, this is not the correct way of measurement, because the length of footstep, handspan, cubit is vary from person to person, right? Like the length of my handspan and your handspan is different. Similarly, the length of cubit or arm length is not similar to your arm length. That's why it is not the correct way of measuring length because it's vary from person to person. That's why it creates confusion. Okay? So these methods are not appropriate to measure the length of an object. Okay. So now we will study the correct measurement of length. That what is the correct measurement of length? The SI unit of length is meter. Means to overcome this confusion, scientists have made a standard unit that we have discussed in the previous lecture, right? That is called SI unit. Okay, and the SI unit of length is meter. It is useful to measure short lengths and distances. To measure very short distances, then centimeter is used. Okay, and to measure very short distance, millimeter are used. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Now suppose if we want to measure the length of a rectangular box. Okay, so the way which are showing in picture A and B is correct. You can use a scale to measure the length. Okay. Place the scale in contact with the object along its length as shown in figure A. And in some scales the ends may be broken, so you may not be able to see the zero mark clearly. So in such cases you should avoid taking measurement from the zero mark of the scale. You can use any other full mark of the scale, say 1 centimeter. So these are the correct ways to measure the length of the rectangular box. Okay. And the method which is shown in this picture is incorrect. Okay, this method is not correct. This method of placing the scale along the length is not correct. Now our next term is motion. Now look at your surrounding. You will see there are many things which are in motion. Means there are many things which are moving and some are not moving. So these moving objects changes position with time. So when an object changes position with time with respect to observer is said to be in motion. Now what does it mean? Suppose you are standing along the road, okay, and a car is moving on the road. So with respect to you, the car is in motion. Means with respect to you, with respect to observer, car is in motion. You are the observer. Okay. So when an object changes position with time with respect to observer is said to be in motion. Okay. Like if a car is moving, if a car changes position with time with respect to observer like you, then that car is said to be in motion. Now, what about stationary objects? Means the objects which does not change position. So when an object does not change position with time, then it is said to be at rest. Okay, I am repeating. When an object does not change position with time, then it is said to be at rest or stationary object. Okay, like your table, your chair. Okay, these are rest objects. Now we will discuss the homework solution of the previous lecture. First question, multiple choice question. First part, to measure the length and breadth of a room, which unit is suitable? So which unit is suitable? Meter. Okay, to measure the length and breadth of a room, meter is the suitable unit. Okay, because centimeter and millimeter is used for very short distances. Okay, and kilometer is used for the large distance. So to measure length and breadth of a room, meter is the suitable unit. Okay, second part, distance between Delhi and Pune is best expressed in option A, meter. No, the distance between Delhi and Pune can't be in meter because it is used for measuring short distance. Centimeter, no, centimeter is also used for measuring short distance. C, kilometer, yes, this is the right option because the distance between Delhi and Pune will be large. Okay, so it would be expressed in kilometer. Okay, so distance between Delhi and Pune is best expressed in kilometer. Option C. Second question, what is measurement? Answer is estimation is called measurement. Third question, what are standard units? Answer is the set of units which is same all over the world is called the SI system of units or SI units or standard units. Okay, so the sets of unit which is same all over the world is called standard or SI unit. It helps in exchanging the information between different countries. Question number 4. Why are the SI units preferred over other local units? Answer is SI units remains all over the world. So it is easier to exchange information to other countries. That's why SI units are preferred over other local units. Okay, because local units create confusion, and to remove this confusion, okay, to overcome this problem, the SI units are preferred. Now this is your today's homework. Question number 1. Write different units which were used in ancient time. Okay, write different units which were used in ancient time. Question number 2. Write a note on correct measurement of length. So do these two questions in your fair notebook today. So this ends for today's lecture. Thank you.